What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com, and happy 4th of July, everybody! Happy 4th of July. I hope you all have a safe, very, very safe 4th of July, okay? So, I am not going to be doing a live stream today, so I'm going to do a news dump where I'm going to talk about a variety of stories. I'm not going to talk about a lot of them, but I'm just going to talk about some very important ones. Don't forget to check out my live stream. I had to age protect it because we kept going over the shooting video. So if you want to go and check out the breakdown of the shooting video in Ohio dealing with Jayland Walker, go ahead and check that out. That's uploaded and still available for your viewing. But now we have had a shooting in Copenhagen, Denmark, and I have been to Denmark, and it's such a beautiful, very, very, very clean country, and I guess you could say shocked that this would happen. But one thing it does prove is that it doesn't matter how the laws are. It doesn't matter, because once again, this goes to show you what happened in Denmark. Very strict with the Second Amendment. Well, they don't I guess you could say gun laws, not Second Amendment, because we have a constitution, not them. But it just goes to show you they have a very, very strict gun law, and it didn't stop a mass shooter. So here we have one. Denmark is one of the strictest, possibly the strictest gun ownership laws in Europe. The only type of weapon that civilians may own without a license are air rifles of a caliber of 4.5 millimeter or less. All other firearms, including gas pistols, alarm weapons, and deactivated weapons, require a license. Well, then how did it happen? Wait a minute. If you got this, then how did you get this? I thought that laws were supposed to stop the bad guys from doing bang bang. Apparently that's not the case, because this definitely happened. So 3 people were killed. The 3 are in critical condition after attack on Copenhagen Mall. I'm not going to play the video. I will read some of this. As a matter of fact, if I can remember, I'll keep this link in the description box, or maybe have it at a pinned comment. But this is a very detailed report. Actually, they go all the way to the beginning when everything started happening. And yeah, that's what they do. They go all the way to break by point by point by point. So let me see. Let's go to the bottom here and see what they're saying here. Okay, so this was, so a 22-year-old Danish man has been arrested in connection with Sunday's shooting in Field Shopping Center in Copenhagen. Quote, "We do not have information that others are involved. This is what we know now," Police Inspector Soren Thomason said at a press conference. He added that while it was too early to speculate on the gunman's motive, the police could not rule out the possibility that it was an act of terrorism. I did see in passing that this 22-year-old guy had posted some awkward shooting videos on his Instagram, and I want to say TikTok. I know it wasn't Twitter. I know it wasn't that, but we'll see. Let's see. Shoppers hid behind counters as gunmen opened fire in Copenhagen Mall. Witnesses have described throwing themselves behind shop counters and crowding into cramped hiding spaces, fearing for their lives after a gunman opened fire in a busy shopping center in Copenhagen on Sunday. That was yesterday. As eyewitness Rookie, oh my God, these are people in Europe, and I cannot pronounce their names. I can barely pronounce people's first names or last names over here in America. Okay, said Danish tabloid BT that people first thought it was a theft Then I suddenly hear shots and threw myself behind the counter inside the store. Another eyewitness, a woman named Isabella, told, thank God, Isabella, you got a nice name I can pronounce, told Danish public broadcaster DR that she ran to the toilet after she heard gunshots. They called bathrooms toilets over there, so keep that in mind. My friend and I suddenly, we hear shots. I hear about 10 shots and then run as fast as we could into the toilet / bathroom. We squeeze into the tiny, the tiny toilet. This is the tiny cubicle. What do you call it? The stall. The tiny stall where we are around 11 people. Wow. She was quote as saying, okay. And then goes into more details. And it was one more. Here we go. This is what I want to. 2 men and a woman victims of Copenhagen shooting, police say. Copenhagen police have announced that the victims of Sunday's shooting include a man in his 40s and a young man and a young woman. In the statement, police said that the efforts are underway to identify the victims and inform their families. Our preliminary investigation continued to indicate that the perpetrators act on his own. We are in the process of a massive and very extensive investigation, which will continue throughout the night and in the coming days, the Chief Inspector Soren Thomason said. So let's see. Copenhagen shooting. Okay, this is something interesting. Copenhagen shooting shows gun laws don't stop shootings. You don't say. Lauren Bobert. I could never pronounce her last name. Lauren is one of our girls, okay? So she's a Republican, a politician, representative, actually. All right, Bobert, I think that's how you pronounce her name. U.S. Congresswoman Lauren Bobert said that the shooting at the Copenhagen Mall on Sunday shows that strict gun laws don't stop shooting. That is correct. She is correct. That is correct. In a tweet, Ms. Bobert said, there was just a mass shooting in Denmark, a country with some of the strictest gun laws in Europe. It's time to admit that gun laws do not stop mass shootings, and they don't. I mean, criminals are not going to listen to, this is what he looks like, but they censored his face. He had time to reload and everything like that. What's this? Arrest was undramatic. Well, I guess he just gave it. These people are pretty cowardice. So they're not going to sit up here and be like, fight to the end. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so key points are, so here's the key points. 3 killed, 3 critical injured after shooting in Copenhagen Mall. 22-year-old Danish man arrested. Police probing whether shooting is an act of terrorism. Eyewitness described shooting as pure terror. Beautiful and safe capital changed into a split second. That's true. I have been to Denmark only once, and it was gorgeous. Beautiful, very, very, very friendly people. Very nice. It's just a beautiful country. And I'm sorry this happened to them. So anyway, I think this is just a time to start doing something about the mental state of people these days. Okay, so here we have, all right, let's talk about Jayland Walker. I talked about him a lot in my last video that I did on my live stream. I really don't want to go into it too much this time. If you want to look at a full breakdown, I think we spent an entire hour talking about him. We looked at the videos of the 13 body cams from the 13 police officers that were there, and they're very telling. And what it is that he was a police officer was behind him for a traffic violation and also defective equipment. He refused to pull over, which what they do. And then when he was pursued, because he refused to pull over, he began to shoot at the police officer behind him. Now, this is what is amazing. Like, he shoots at the police officer behind him, but and there's video footage of this. Actually, there's undisputed video footage of this. We've seen it. It's on this website. It's on my site. I had to age protect it. Like I said, it's if you are not logged into YouTube, you're not going to be able to watch it. You have to sign into YouTube to watch the video. And then he gets out and he makes a motion like he's pointing a gun. And to me, it looked like suicide by cop. All right. So that's what it is. But what surprised me was the fact that the riots were lackluster, honey. I guess people was like, dude, I'm not trying to go to jail. I want to go and enjoy my barbecue. I want to get my party on. I want to fire some firecrackers. I want to enjoy the 4th of July. I want to participate in the activities of fireworks and enjoy myself with my family. So I'm not going out here talking about some blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm not doing that. Now, I guess that's exactly what they was saying. I'm not doing that. So there's that. So anyway, we saw in one of the videos that he tried to get out of the car, and it's amazing that he couldn't get out the front way because the police officer blocked him. So he got out the other way, and there you have it. Saying. By the way, he didn't leave this. I just want to let you guys know, because people are like, well, why did he leave the gun in such a nice, safe way like that? I was like, no, he left it in the seat, and the police officers, fashioned it there so you can see it, So he got out, and this is clearly by suicide by cop. And it's like, if you don't comply, I don't understand. And you shoot at the police officers. What do you expect? But the riot didn't happen like they thought it would happen. I guess that's two for two. They did the Roe versus Wade response, and they tried to do a riot after that. That didn't happen. Okay, the protesters was like, wah, wah. And then, they were like, well, we could always trigger black people, and that didn't happen because black folks trying to get their July the 4th on. Say what you want. You can have all these white people talking about, I don't want to celebrate the 4th of July because the 4th of July is just not good to me. Black folks are firing firecrackers. They are doing sprinklers. They are actually participating in the festivities of July the 4th, while you daggone woke white folks, you libtards, are like talking about something. I'm not going to celebrate the 4th because I'm not proud of this country. Well, then leave. What you still doing here? Ain't nobody tell you to stay. Anywho, so the fact that he shot at the police, check out what these daggone enablers, the bigots of low expectation. Look at what these clowns say. This is, of course, that both of these guys, both of them have check marks, okay? Just pay attention to that, okay? And these are bigots who like, black people can't help but shoot because, they just animals like that. We got to protect them. Such racism, I swear. So this is what he said. This is what Phil. And by the way, these people are journalists. These are journalists, by the way. The quote unquote shot at narrative is nuanced, but no one from APD says Jayland Walker fired at officers. Oh my God. So because he pulled the gun out of the window and shot at the police officer behind him, that's not shooting at the police officer? Officers recorded in dispatch recording saying shot fired. The shot is seen and heard on the video. It's also seen a flash nozzle. Well, who is it? Okay, if he was shooting at the police officer, if he wasn't shooting at the police officer, then he was shooting at a civilian. Either way, it's a felony. Idiots. This is what I'm saying. They're bigots. They're just bigots. They're like, they no accountability. No accountability of what, anybody black do. Okay. All right, anyway, let me read this all over again. Officers recorded in dispatch recording saying shots fired. The shot is seen and heard on the video. No evidence yet on Walker taking aim and firing. The difference matter. Okay, first of all, he did aim, he did fire, because on the video you see the flash. Okay, you see the flash coming from his gun. Also, you can see that the gun is pointing in the direction of the police officer. Just because it didn't hit the police officer doesn't mean that he wasn't aiming at him. They just bad shooters. Then you had this clown right here, another white man with the bigotry of lower expectation. But this clown was smart enough, well, not really smart, because screenshots matter, okay? He deleted this tweet, and this is what he says. He did not shoot at them. Per Akron police, he discharged the gun. Okay. The bell curve is a lie. The bell curve is a lie. Discharging your gun is another way of saying shooting. You shot the gun. Okay, you were shooting with your gun. Excuse me, that made no sense. You were shooting with your gun. Discharge the gun, shoot the gun. Apples. Green apples, yellow apples, whatever, right? From the car. At no point did he shoot at them per Akron. That was a lie. The Akron, Akron. Hold on, I keep saying Akron. By the way, don't correct me in the comments section. I'll call this thing Acorn if I want to. That's what I've been calling on this live stream last night. I've been calling this Acorn. But this is a lie right here. That's why he had to delete the tweet, because he was lying. Because the chief of police specifically said that he shot out his window and shot towards the police officer. So these people, once again, they want a riot, because it's election season. It's July. They, they got to get it out there, or they're going to have to go to the next plan. And y'all know what that means. Okay. Mm-hmm. So there's that. I just, to me, it's easy to survive being pulled over by the police. Pull over and comply. Turn off your car? Yes, sir. Turn off my car. Can I have your license? Sure. Here's my license. You don't run, and you definitely don't point the gun at the police and pull the trigger and shoot. Idiots. And then there was someone saying, why did they have to shoot it 60 times? Why did they have to fire 90 times? Why not? All right, so now let's go to Biden. I don't like polls, but oof, I must admit, I love the fact that Joe Poopy Pants Biden is going to go down in history as the most unfavorable, as the most hated, and as the worst president we have ever had in the United States history. In the history of the United States. He will go down badly. Like Jimmy Carter is so thankful that Joe Biden came in and finally took his position as the worst president in the United States history. Real talk. So here you have Biden job approval rating. Right now he's at 30%. I say he's at 26. That's what I say. I say he's at 26 because, not because I'm in Georgia, but because, there's no way this fool's at 30. He's not that loved, dude. Seriously. So you have disapproval at 57%, independence approval, and independence matter, by the way. The independent vote, the centrist vote really, really matter. They decide who is president, and they also decide who's the politician, who's going to be in the Senate. They decide, right? And so look, you got an approval rating of, I need to do some, I need to see the statistic, but I do believe that the centrists and the libertarians in the center, they actually are a big voting bloc, so big that they can have their own party. So he have them as you have these individuals, the approval rating with Biden is at 19%. Ooh, you hate to see it, don't you? I love it, by the way. I love it. Disapproval is at 67%. Biden is not going to run for 2024. That man is probably going to get impeached or, invoke the 25th. That's what I'll say. But hey, it's just me. I'm telling you, he is worse than Kamala. Worse than Kamala. And he's such an embarrassment. Kamala's embarrassment too with her cackling ass. But I'm telling you, Joe Biden is really bad. Speaking of bad and whamming, holy smokes, y'all. This woman, first of all, I want y'all to know she wasn't elected to be governor. She's only a governor, okay? Because what's his face resigned, all right? So she decided that she's going to virtue signal and make these crazy new regulations in reference to qualifying to get a gun permit. New York governor ignores Supreme Court ruling and issues new regulations requiring social media history to obtain a concealed carry permit. Well, good news for you, those of you in New York. You don't have to worry about this that long. The GOA, Gun Owners Association of America, they have already started to file paperwork. It will be filed sometime this coming week. Tomorrow's a holiday, so expect that to happen. Also, there are also individual people who will be going after this to get this overturned. I don't see this staying here long. So if you want to get your gun license, I suggest you wait unless you lived a squeaky clean life, because I think they want all of your social media history. They want your Instagram, your Twitter, even if it's suspended. They want your social media links. So they want your YouTube, they want your TikTok, they want your Instagram, they want your Twitter, they want your Facebook, they want all of it. And you can't play that, oh, I got suspended, or I'm not on there anymore, or I don't have one. They're not gonna, everybody have some form of social media. What I would do if I was you all is I would have two sets of social media. One where you're just squeaky clean, and all you do is like cat videos. All you do is like cat videos and just keep it non-political. Just keep it non-political, and then have your regular political thing for stuff like that. But I would wait until I would obtain a concealed carry permit until this crazy woman is either dethroned or the courts will tell her to shut up and sit down somewhere. Speaking of New York, there is a nice article here by Law Enforcement Today that talks about a police officer who quit his job after 20 years on the force. And I don't blame him. Actually, I like this. Yay, do that thing, baby. Yes. I've always told, I remember I had a couple of my my blue brothers and sisters in the chat, well, mainly the men, and they really had a problem with the way I was just talking about what's going on in New York. And I was like, I don't know what we were arguing about. I think we were arguing about that female police officer sexually dancing or stripping and dancing on the groin of her supervisor. And I was like, y'all so wild up there and this, that, and the other. And I think, but we got in an argument about laws or whatever. And I said, y'all over there working in New York, why do y'all stay in New York where you're hated? People over there hate you. You got so many places like Florida, Georgia. Well, don't go into the blue cities of Georgia like Savannah, Columbus, and Atlanta. But, come into the outskirts, the suburban areas, and you'll be treated like kings. Kangs. And I don't understand like this need to stay in New York. Like this place is sinking fast, and I'm just don't get it. I just don't understand it. So let me just read a little bit of this, and then I want to see. Okay, I will look at his tweet. We'll look at his tweet too. I am finally free of this job. 20-year NYPD veteran officer retires with his middle finger in the air for a viral photo. Thomas, oh my God, another white person's last name. It's always black people's first name and white people's last name. Thomas Gabardella recently submitted his paperwork to officially retire from the New York Police Department, where he had worked for the last 20 years. The 41-year-old Staten Island resident was a decorated officer, according to the New York Post. When he retired, when his retirement became official, he posted a comment on Facebook. Of course, it was on Facebook. I never posted work pictures or work posts. A chunk of you all probably didn't even know I worked in the NYPD. Wow. Well, we're living in an age where you have to do that to protect yourself and your family. Okay. But I'm officially retired today. For this sorry excuse for a S job, thank God I'm free at last. Not my problem anymore. I feel you, honey. I loved everyone I worked with and some of the people I worked for, but this job has no one's. Oh, that's a misspell. This job is no one's friend. Time to live free. I'll see y'all out there. Yay. The post was accompanied by multiple photos, one of which include the divorced father of 3. They always divorced. Don't marry no police officer for the most part, honey. You would, unless you are a police officer in the military. Wearing a Let's Go Brandon shirt, giving the middle finger. Oh, how cool! Giving a middle finger to the memorial at the New York Police Department headquarters. Let's check it out. Let's see what this looks like. Hold on a second. So this was posted out yesterday or day before yesterday. Dude, really? I can't. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to. Let me blow this picture up. Hold on a second. Tell us how you really feel. Can I get to his? Hold on a second. Can I get to his Facebook? Would they give me the direct link to his Facebook? No. He's handsome too. Why won't they? I hate that. They hating on you. They hating on you, my brother. They will not give me a direct link to your. Oh, well, here we go. Yeah, dude. Let's go, Brandon. Okay. So I got a picture up here. Yeah, I mean, it's a joke. It's a joke. They're not. Oh, that's the only picture they're gonna show. Boo. Ooh, boo. Hiss, boo, hiss. Okay, but anyway, I feel him. I totally understand why he felt this way. This is a job where they get to cuss you out, and you do your job, and then all of a sudden you're the one in trouble. You want to make sure you come home to your children, and then you got Tyrone, LaQuisha, or Pookie, shooting at you, and you shoot back. And they die because, suicide by cop, and it's like a Black Lives Matter, riot at 12, all that other stuff. Nobody want to go through that. All right, let's move on to some social news. Families of deceased children filed wrongful death lawsuit against TikTok over blackout challenge. I don't know what a blackout challenge is, so I specifically picked this because it looks like there's going to be a class action lawsuit if more teens or I would have to say Zoomers are injuring themselves or unfortunately killing themselves over some TikTok challenge. So let's see. 2 families have filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the Chinese social media giant TikTok. The lawsuit were filed by the families of Lalani Erika Walton, who's 8 years old. No, wait a minute. You can't be on TikTok if you're that young, right? Well, like, who's stopping them? Who's 8 years old, and Ariani Jayland Walker, who's 9 years old, who both died while attempting the viral blackout challenge that had went viral on TikTok. Filed in the Los Angeles Superior Court on Friday, the lawsuit alleges that the girls were victims of the app's algorithm. Quote, according to TikTok, its proprietary algorithm is a recommendation system that delivers content to each user that is likely to be interested in that particular user. Each person's feed is unique and tailored to that specific individual. The documents obtained by Radar Online state, in other words, TikTok has specifically curated and determined that these blackout challenge videos featuring users who purposely strangulate themselves. What? Purposely strangulate themselves until losing consciousness are appropriate and are not. Oh, they thought are appropriate and fitting for children, but they are not. On February the 26th, 2021, Ariel was found hanging from the family's dog leash. Holy smokes. She was found alive but had to be placed on a ventilator and life support at the hospital. She was left with no brain function at all. Eventually, the family decided to take her off life support and she passed away. 5 months later, on July the 15th, 2021, Walton was watching videos during a car ride and discovered the blackout challenge. When they got home, they went swimming and the stepmother went to take a nap. When she woke up, she found the 8-year-old girl hanging from her bed with a rope around her neck. Holy smokes. The court filings said that the girl was under the belief that if she posted the video of herself doing the blackout challenge, that she would become famous. Wow. The court filings. This is so sad. Oh my goodness. The court filings contend that TikTok designed its algorithm to addict users and cause them to spend as much time on the application as possible through advanced analytics that create a variable reward system tailored to users' viewing habits and interests. The families are also argued that the social media giant does not do enough to keep children off their platform. Quote, TikTok purports to have a minimum age requirement of 13 years old. That's true, but does little to verify users' age and enforce it. Well, after this lawsuit, and they're going to win that lawsuit, I think TikTok is going to do something about that or enforce its age limitation, despite having actual knowledge that use by underage users is widespread. TikTok knows that hundreds of thousands of children as young as 6 years old are currently using its social media product, but undertakes no attempt to identify such users and terminate their usage, the family claims. Well, I definitely support this. They're going to get paid. This is horrible, and I don't know why asphyxiation would be a challenge. This is crazy. That's a dangerous kink to play, actually. I'm just saying that. So it came out of the kink world, so I don't know why they would do that. But anyway, my hearts and well wishes to the family, and I hope you get justice in the court system. Okay, so thousands of flights delayed or canceled this holiday weekend. Glitch may cause 12,000 American airline flights to not have pilots in July. Ooh, hold on. I've been reporting on this. I reported on this yesterday that there were cancellations on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and yesterday. And a lot of people are going to be angry because they're not going to be able to go to the airport. I mean, they're not going to be able to get on the plane and see their loved ones. Also, they were offering $10,000. I forget what airline that was. If anybody know that airline, put it in the comment section. $10,000 if you give up your seat. And I wish I could. I said that's a trap. Ain't no way a airline is going to give up $10,000. I would like to find out who actually took them up on that. I was like, did they give you $10,000 in points, in airline points? Or are they giving you $10,000 in cash? I mean, we'll see. A computer glitch has caused an estimate of 12,000 American airline flights to not have pilots in the month of July. That's going to cost you a lot of money. There have also been thousands of delays or cancellations for the 4th of July travel weekend. Newsweek reported on Friday, American Airlines alone had delayed nearly 1,000 flights, when the industry overall suffering over 1,100 cancellations and nearly 11,000 delays. Ouch! And watch the government bail these fools out. The issue leveled off somewhat on Saturday, with only around 3,000 flights being canceled. Oh, wow, 3,000. 3,000 kits and facts, baby. That's better than 11,000, I guess. Still, that's too much. 3,000 is too much. NBC News reported on Saturday more than 12,000 July flights lacked either a captain, first officer, or both. After pilots dropped assignments, the Allied Pilots Association said earlier. ABC News reported Gio Benitez wrote on Twitter, quote, an overnight computer glitch has allowed thousands of American Airlines pilots to drop their scheduled flights. The union says at least 12,000 flights are now without pilots starting tomorrow, which through the end of July. Wow. According to Benitez, there was a similar situation that happened in 2017. The airline offered double pay to get the pilots back. Why would you? I don't want no, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want no overworked pilot. You don't want no pilot to be working double time and then he's tired up in the air. That's not something you want. The airline offered double pay to get the pilots back into the air. No such offer has been made just yet. Yeah, give it some time. They're offering $10,000. I'm sure it's just a matter of time before they start offering other things. All right, this is my last story for this recording here. And I had to end it on some ridiculousness, okay? Get woke, go broke, fresh off Lightyear train wreck. Disney-owned Marvel announces creation of new gay Spider-Man with a fearless femme identity. Oh, girl, work it, hunty. Okay. This week, Disney-owned Marvel Comics announced that it will introduce a new variant character in the Spideyverse, a gay Spider-Man, because, you know, you got to concentrate on somebody's sexuality. I don't understand this. Why did it? Anyway, with a fearless femme identity. According to one of the writers of the Spider-Man comics, Steve Fox, I think that's how you pronounce his name, who announced the new character in a tweet this week, this Spidey variant will be featured in a completely redesigned outfit and will be called Web Weaver when he makes his comic book debut in September. Oh, it's just around the corner, huh? Something I realized immediately when conceiving Web Weaver is that he can't and shouldn't represent all gay men. No single character can. His fearlessly femme identity is central to who he is, but it is not the story. Then why put it in there then? which you can experience for yourself in September. Yeah, this is going to be another flop, another go woke, go broke, okay? Fox also included sketches of what the new character will look like, but shortly after posting, he made the tweet private and only accessible, to his followers? No. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. As usual, Twitter users kept the receipts. Oh, let's see these receipts, baby. Let's see these receipts, okay? I wants to see the receipts. And here it is. Hold on a second. Sorry. I gotta enlarge this. All right, here we go. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, you can. Wait, wasn't you just so proud of the gay Spider-Man, Steve Fox? Do you remember? I remember. Why would you hide your post? Aren't you in your Marvel, Disney, and taking hashtag pride in your totally new and original character anymore? Be loud and proud. Oh, wait, it's July now. Oh, man, I'm so sad he deleted this. I would have loved to see this. Okay, wrote said, will he also have a child sidekick to teach? Oh. Okay. It looks like his pronoun sense is tingling. Okay, so they started. Oh, they started to clown the dude, man. Hold on, is it more pictures? Is it more? Oh, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Here goes someone. Okay, hold on. Look like there's some more. What's this? Oh, it's the same thing we saw earlier. This is, hold on a second. I'm a young gay lad, and yes, of course, I'm all for diversity and representation, but what the F is this? Jesus Christ. Ha. Hashtag Spider-Man. Hashtag Web Weaver. Now, you know you're bad when the gays start coming after you, huh? I mean, yes, I totally get it. Like, dude, first of all, how you going to fight crime with those type of sleeves, hunty? Okay. I mean, at least your makeup is nice and fierce, but and them shoulder pads. You can't fight no crime like that. Now you can vogue on a runway, and you got, and I pussy that wild. You can do all that, but I don't know how you gonna fight crime looking like that, honey. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Anywho, that completes my news dump for today, July the 4th. I don't know what time I'm going to upload this because I'm doing this very late in the morning. So I think when I wake up, I would create the thumbnail and then I will launch it. But either way, I want to wish you all a happy 4th of July, a safe 4th of July. And I will see you Wednesday. Remember, there is no stream tonight at 8 o'clock. No stream tonight, Monday at 8 o'clock. July the 4th, there is no stream on July the 4th at 8 o'clock p.m., okay? I will see you all on Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Tree Show. All right, this is Tree from treeoflogic.com. I will see you all next time. Later, taters.